Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Now, since we're all awake, I want to do Inspiring Leader and give all of us...
you all get woken up by your morning alarm clock of Val telling you
You've got
affirmations about yourself.
You have to believe in yourself. you all get a 9 temporary hit points.
Very nice.
9 now.
Yeah. Sweet. And then I want to try and find... I want to see if I can find my mom.
Yeah, easy enough. They're kind of towards the east. They've got their own little, kind of section that they're sitting at.
Mother, now that you're here at Chell's Call, I believe we won't see each other for a bit once we depart.
Yes, I'm planning on staying here. I'm not sure exactly what you're up to, but...
Well, I think we're going to try and free Quilton Bay from Alistair. I think that is what we're going to do next. I do have a favor to ask.
Of course.
Can I borrow some money?
Oh, yes. How much do you need?
How much gold would you be willing to part with?
Come with me.
Okay.
And she kind of takes you into her
the
tent that's set up. She has a little small footlocker that's in there. She opens it up. There's clothes and herbs and books and all kinds of things in there. But down towards the bottom is a small little chest, a little box with a small key. She opens it up, and there's quite a bit of gold and platinum in there. She says, "This is what I've brought to ensure the safety of the lighthouse keepers here and myself. We don't need much anymore, and if Quilton Bay is not under the control of Alistair,
Well,
then we won't be needing it for the future."
If it reassures you any, the gold will be to help our cause to free Quilton Bay.
She grabs a few pieces and kind of puts those in her pocket and then closes it, locks it, and gives you the box.
Cool, and I put it in my satchel.
Sounds good.
How much are we talking?
That's a lot.
Mama H.
That's quite a bit.
Mama
Really?
H.
Yeah.
Can we buy a whole
Mama
bunch
H.
of new boats?
Are you... Is that...
That's
Ace?
Ace.
Okay. Are you over... Did you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, "Oh, hello."
Oh.
Where's my allowance?
Hey. Hi.
Hello.
A crazy time yesterday.
It was.
Did you see me kill all those bugs?
I did.
I smashed those bugs really good. Were you proud of me?
Yes. It was good work.
Thank you.
Is your friend okay?
Yeah, this is, yeah, I really don't know what this is. He's okay somewhat, for the most part.
For the most part.
But
Okay.
he's got a lot of, parental
No.
Sure.
I'm just so happy to see family, and I look at Val and I look at Helena, people I love, and I try to pull them together, towards me.
Like you try to hug them, or
Yeah,
you try and pull them towards you?
I'm pulling them.
I
and
put my
hugging
hand on his head, and I'm
But
it's all right. It's all right. I get it, and I pat his head. I go, it's fine. We get the sentiment. I was just leaving. I got, what it came, and I, obviously, Mother, I'm gonna bid you farewell. And
Of course, yes.
I appreciate this. It's it's for nothing frivolous. It is. And whatever I don't use, I'll return, and even the stuff I will spend, I'll pay you back. I will owe you.
Please, what if it can help free Quilton? Then I'm
Right.
glad for you to have it.
Okay. Yes. Well, I bid you farewell, and
I don't need money or anything. Do
you wanna come with me? Ace?
Did you take money from your mom?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
It's cool. I just wanted to come and give my gratitude to you
Plus, you have rich
thank you.
parents, so
For saving Levi and protecting him, my
Oh.
dad.
Of course, it was a harsh wound you suffered last
Quite
night.
injured.
But he's doing fine now.
Yeah,
He seemed to
We
be
had a
feeling a little jovial last night.
we
Seems
had a good time last night.
you may be feeling the same this morning. Did the festivities run into breakfast?
Yeah,
I see.
he's out there now, and I was hoping we could all get together and kind of play a little,
Family?
are you thinking of night crawlers?
Will you be my new
I
mommy?
peer back inside the tent, like, what the fuck?
we could all get under the quilt and
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna stop you there.
Night crawlers, right? Or
yeah, the game.
just night crawlers. I just want to play night crawlers with everyone.
I come back in and I grab Ace. I
Thank you.
All right. I think it's time. It's all right. Thank you, Mom. We'll be seeing you. Okay, come on, Ace.
Of course.
but you
love
just let you burrow around.
No, it's fine. It's really not. We're not gonna do this anymore.
As you guys are leaving, a couple of the acolytes are like, he wanted to play night crawlers with Helena?
it turns out the game has a lot more undertones than we understood.
Yeah.
As children.
Alex, do you wanna like message me how much it was?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And also, maybe it's, an amorphous amount until
Decide? Yeah, okay.
Spend it.
So, yeah.
Spend it.
No.
'Cause, I mean,
It's for something in my head.
Yeah.
Down the road.
And that's the thing. If you've got an idea,
Yeah.
we'll go over that.
Are you
Did-
going to
did
buy
we
your
hear-
own tavern
You've
when
got
we
a
liberate
key
Quilton?
item
Yeah.
box of money.
Yes.
Well, did we hear any of? I know you went with her to go get that money, but did we hear any of you saying, "Hey, do you maybe have some?" Because
What?
you started.
I don't think
off,
anyone overheard that
Okay,
conversation.
no.
Ace
We
hinted at it,
we
him
walked
having
away.
Okay.
Ace did barge in,
Right.
unknown, but I don't think Ace heard
Ace
that.
She
Is
never.
that
She never
It's
told
not
me the
paying
amount.
attention.
Right. The question I'm asking is because before you went privately away, you started the money conversation, and then she's like, "Follow me,"
Yes.
and so I'm wondering if before the follow me, if anybody else heard anything.
Are you going to steal from Val?
No, I'm actually trying to help.
Unless you were actively listening, like in
Okay, I wasn't.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I
a
was.
quick conversation, and then
I
they were
intentionally
alone.
was like, "Mother, can I borrow some?" And I was like quiet about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Nudge,
Okay,
nudge. But night crawlers.
What,
we need
what
we should-
about night crawlers?
We should figure out what
With
that.
your
our
friend's
one-page
mom.
game.
I mean,
Yeah.
you dig around in the blankets.
Ugh.
I guess it was just that man in the cave. invented
Oh,
the
that's right,
game.
yeah.
You find
That was
a
our
warm
code
spot,
word.
and you just keep on burrowing.
I think it's a cute game that's kept cute by not digging into it too much. We have this great memory
Let's
of
leave
this
it.
old game we used to play,
When we were kids with our uncles,
and it's like a
It's-
Quilton Bay tradition.
It's one of those games that you remember it if it was good, but you have forgotten it if it was bad.
Yeah.
Ace had fun with it.
Well, there you go.
Is there? Okay, so is there a market like where you can like buy armor and weapons and things?
Not here, no. Closest you would be able to get would be Coconut Bill.
Okay.
He may have some stuff on the ship or with him that
Okay,
might suffice for whatever you're looking for.
okay, cool. Can I talk to him?
Yeah, he's right there.
Whoa, hey,
Well, howdy.
how have you been? I feel like we haven't connected in a
It's
really long
been
time.
a wild time.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. I don't know why we ended up here, but we got here and then y'all showed up. And now my brooch is gone, and then there was demons last night.
Yeah,
That was wild.
yeah. We were involved in that, but I think things are fine now, right?
As far as
You
I
feel
know,
good. I feel good.
we're heading out today.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Shoot.
I'm wondering if you maybe possibly have any sort of special armor that I might be able to procure, because we're gonna be hitting the seas again.
Gotcha.
And I
Kind of
think
like
we
looks
might
at your
be-
armor and
Yeah.
feels it and turns you around. Is like,
Takes my
"What is
measurements.
this?" I mean, and what kind of armor do you tend to wear?
Leather.
Leather armor.
Yeah.
This seems nice. Did you get this like through some sort of training regimen? This looks like kind of
Yeah,
a
I haven't
run-of-the-mill
taken it off
tunic.
since. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. You're looking for something just a little more substantial?
Yeah.
I got something. You could.
I knew
I think
you
it will fit
would.
you.
You're a man of means.
I am. How? It's so nice for someone to notice. I have so much gold on my ship, and no one here cares.
He's looking around at all
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
So, speaking of gold, is there like? How do
Okay,
you want,
I have so much gold on my ship.
so
It's
you
not
don't
everyone.
need anything in exchange for.
Oh, I see. I see
Right,
what you're
I'm,
saying.
I'm trying to figure out a price point here.
Gotcha. No, Is it? Are you going to save Brooch?
Oh hell yeah!
Plus,
Oh,
Then
that's-
it's yours.
family,
It's
so-
yours.
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
We stood for his fiance in
Right.
the trials of the
we're
1,000
brothers.
palms.
And are
Yeah.
we
Brother-in-laws.
kind of out of game? We were planning on kind of all teaming up, right, and heading back and having Coconut Bill on our side.
I believe
that
that
kinda-
was the plan.
okay.
Also, wasn't there like a knight or someone we could?
Levi's been talking with a number of people. One of those is a knight.
That's
Another
right.
is from another nation, a kingdom.
We gave was it Levi? We gave the info about the Drescu
Yes.
ships and stuff too.
Yeah, we gave him. Yeah,
And so they're planning on heading to Brighton, where they're going to have a big meeting about that, and hopefully go into Quilton from
Okay.
there.
So are we? Is our plan to head to Quilton now and then?
It depends on how long you want to drag out the campaign.
Forever.
We could go grind.
Yeah. Let's go back to the ethereal plane
This
for a
is
bit.
like at the end of every Final Fantasy game where it's like, if you keep going.
Yeah,
there's no
clean the
turning
field
back.
first
Yeah.
and then come back and check in.
Felt like Quilton was the natural point.
Yeah.
Though. I felt that too.
Yeah.
I think there was talk maybe of going to that other
Brighton?
settlement first.
Or the chaos
The Maelstrom.
maelstrom,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the Maelstrom was one that sounded really intriguing.
But I think it's a chapter that
It doesn't feel very
Isn't-
organic for us to
yeah,
go there.
yeah. It would be like a checking it off as opposed to like we have a reason to go there.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So, but maybe that's just because we're not playing the game right. But
It depends on what your characters are wanting to do, and if there's questions you have about things, let me know.
what happens
there could
if
be
we go
people
to the
here.
Maelstrom? Do we destroy the gods and stop the storms forever?
I don't know if that's the case.
Do you want to pause?
Yeah. And luckily, all that was not in the podcast.
So okay. Well, I feel like narratively we are kind of
Quilton feels like
Quilton feels
The
like
next
the next
place.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, that
So-
direction.
We
Brighton
gotta
or
find our best
Quilton.
friends.
Okay.
Do,
Fight
how
killer
how far
enemies.
away is
Well-
like if we're looking from Teller's Call, Brighton, and Quilton? Like if we took off to Quilton, how long?
Plus,
The rub with that is how to get there.
right. Because don't we
Is-
have to leave for Quilton at like the full moon or something and
Yeah,
like declare our
there's
intentions
specifics.
You
to
can
go?
at this point you can go to Quilton at any time. The one requirement for the seas to allow this to happen
Right.
is that you tell Alistair that you're coming.
yeah.
Once you tell
call
Alistair you're
Alistair and
coming,
let him know.
Quilton Bay is open to you.
Is now a good time?
And if we want to get to the Maelstrom, we set sail for treacherous waters.
Mm-hmm.
And if we want to go to Stonefall, we have to chain Captain in irons and set sail at midnight.
Yeah.
I can't think of
the other way
anywhere
to
else
get
we
there
go.
is you can get to Brighton pretty easily. So that's what the plan is for Coconut Bill. They're planning on going to Brighton to drop off Levi, but that's the town that's very close to Quilton. That's
But-
their trade partner.
But it feels like Brooch told us about another way to get back to Quilton
Brooch has his own way of getting back to Quilton.
that we
Well,
can't do
but
That's like
without
a certain
Well,
day.
we
We
of
kind
gotta-
of
the
need
month.
him.
We gotta
would
save
need
him.
him.
Yeah, he
It's tied
blindfolds
So
to
maybe
the-
that's the next focus is that we
Maiden or whatever.
save him because I just
Well, I
do
think
I have
he's-
new armor?
In
gotta be a
Quilton,
Quilton.
though, right?
What's that?
Do I have new armor now or what's going on?
You got to get it from the ship.
Do we all have new armor?
No, but I mean, what do you want your armor to look like?
Oh jeez.
Ooh.
Should we maybe save this?
Cat
Yeah.
armor.
Okay, let's table that.
Armor.
I just come out like
You
a
look like-
laser cat.
You look like Battle Cat from
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, I already rode you, so I guess that makes me He-Man.
Oh
you
yeah.
rode me? Don't say it like that.
Okay.
Say it
I
like
already
this. I rode you.
on your back.
Well, I already rode you, so
Yeah, I rode you.
I
guess
already
that makes me
mounted
the
you
man.
and had you deliver me.
Okay, so back to the story.
No,
I'll say the group of you are trying to decide what to do.
Yeah.
Sarutha Tem comes up and joins.
I would like to know from the group here, this huddle, including Sarutha Tem, thank you for joining us.
Just wanting to know if I can help and what your plans are, because things got crazy last night.
I have a small amount of money that I would like to put towards our effort, and I want to know how best to use it.
I mean, the obvious thing that we're going to do is
hire more boats, hire
go
more
to
people,
Quilton Bay,
buy stuff.
and I'm going to murder Dress.
So I guess how can I equip him best to do that?
Yeah, if you could give me some healing potions and some things to make me stronger.
I don't have healing potions, but I do
How
have.
about like the most powerful weapon we could possibly give him?
Okay, how much does that
I mean,
cost? Because
I am
I
the
don't know
most
if-
powerful weapon anyone has
Wow.
ever known.
No, I
or
meant like a
seen.
magical weapon. that you
Like,
could
I
wield.
think you guys
I
missed
am
a key
magical.
detail of my question. Like, I have funds, I don't have things.
No,
And I want to know how best to use those funds.
Simon, what you can give me is the desire to go to Quilton.
And I place my hand on his heart and I say, it's already there.
All right, we're going to Quilton, boys.
I see what you're saying. So we're
the
funding
Quilton
our
boys
war
are
chest.
going to
war
Quilton.
chest here. I think
Worcester?
personally,
Worcester.
I said war chest here.
Worcester.
Yeah.
Listen up.
How do you say that?
I don't.
Just
Yeah.
it's Worcester.
No, it's Worcester.
How do you say that? Nah, wrong.
I'm getting roped into something and I can't.
I could see the wheels turning. Forget about it, Rat. Forget about it.
All right.
I mean, it has that second part to it.
Yeah, it does.
So do we equip ourselves really well, or do we hire more help?
Yeah, do
Or
we
what?
hire? Well, you know, I've got Big Craig,
You do.
and
Yeah,
I can give him my sword.
We got. Hopefully, we
I
got
can use a
Bruce,
sword.
Corgan, and Dorgan. Corgan and Dorgan, did you just show up?
I'm so sorry. I'm
Big
Big
Craig.
Craig.
Oh, you're Craig.
No,
Okay.
remember,
Just have a
Brooch,
similar
Corgan, and
voice.
Dorgan are missing.
Missing, right?
Yeah.
So, here's
So-
the thing.
Altogether.
Are we presuming they're at Quilton Bay?
They're at
No.
Quilton Bay.
What?
Where are Brooch and Corgan and Dorgan?
From Grav's notes, you found that out.
So here's
They're
the
at-
deal.
They were
Quilton?
taken.
To Quilton?
To Quilton Bay, yeah. One of the ships that brought that kind of invasion group to.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were still out at sea in some unknown.
They
Here's
were. They
Okay. I just missed that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were out at sea heading towards Quilton
I think
Bay.
I was in the bathroom.
Here's the deal. We have dealt blow after blow to Alistair and his designs, his machinations all across the inner channel.
Mm-hmm.
We have gone into fights far less prepared. We could sail right through the mouth of Quilton Bay, and I don't think that would be the wrong choice.
Right, but
I mean, who's going to stop us?
But why not hire more help if we can,
sure.
or whatever?
I would say though that we should go to Quilton Bay and we should maybe hire more help. But also, Quilton Bay is our home, so we know how to navigate it probably better than Alistair does.
I think
So a smaller force might be good initially.
It's like
if
a
we can
strike
figure
force.
out,
Right.
if we can figure out, I know that the DM was trying to say that this isn't really an option, but
Who's DM?
Douglas McAnister.
Well, I've
I hate that son of a
That
bitch.
that guy is
He's always telling me what to
they
do
always-
and what I can't do.
just some guy. I'm Douglas McAnister, and I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. That sounds like a crazy idea.
Douglas McAnister.
Ooh, I
Doesn't
don't.
pan out with
I
mine.
doubt you. I doubt you.
well,
He's a
you,
feckless cur.
well, you can try.
When did you join our huddle? Get out of here.
Try.
Get the fuck out of here, Douglas.
Sorry,
Now
I'll be
listen.
on my way.
Now back to the plan.
Now that Douglas McAnister is gone.
Yeah,
He just shows up.
I hate that guy.
Now that he's gone.
You can't do it.
Shut the fuck up, Doug.
I turned around with my crossbow and I shoot him.
Oh no!
We
We
just
just created
kicked
just a reason for Alex to just berate us in mid combat.
Just try it. Just try and do a voice, okay?
Yeah, he's a ghost. He might follow you.
Yeah.
Damn it, not again.
Every time we crit
Damn it,
fail
Douglas.
or
Yeah,
miss a
Douglas
shot.
McAllister, he's one of the ghosts that's been haunting me since
Yeah.
the beginning.
But only
Not
or
the
now we
accordion
can all
ghost.
hear
Yeah.
him for some reason.
for whatever reason, because
Yeah.
we've all been to the
Oh,
ethereal
because
plane.
there you go. There you
So, and now you guys know what I've been fucking dealing with this whole time. It wasn't just the accordion
makes a
ghost.
little more
It was
sense.
Doug,
Do you know
too.
this
the way
guy
you
doesn't
are.
have to sleep? He tells me all the time.
When you guys are asleep, we just talk about how much he doesn't actually sleep. It's all he won't shut up. And then he met this accordion ghost, and then he just talked about that all the
Son of
time.
a-
You took me away from accordion ghost. He was my one love.
God damn it. Anyway,
got big Craig.
That's a good trade-off.
Big Craig can give you the bone
I don't like
because
that
he's a
as much.
skeleton.
Yeah,
Anyways, I think
As much as any of us are.
What I was gonna say
Yeah.
was
I'm a skeleton plus some.
that
Yeah.
we sailed with Brooch long enough. We have his fiance here. If we put our heads together, we can figure out what day of the month he sailed to get to Quilton Bay. We surprise Alistair.
That doesn't tell me how to spend my money.
well,
You save your money and you retire when we're all done with this.
well, you can
I've been
buy
thinking about
things
an
you think
inn.
you might need for this trip. For this,
If you leave me to buy stuff on my own, you are going to get a bunch of bubble gum.
There is
I have
nothing
literally
to buy.
never had a healing potion in this entire campaign.
I didn't even know those were actual items you could get in games.
What's a game?
can I? Are there like soldiers here in Teller's Call?
No.
Just Coconut
There's
Bill's
not.
guys.
It's just
Right?
Coconut
Like,
Bill's guys.
Is there a board
They're
that
the, they're
says,
the only
like,
ones that are
looking
like
for work?
armed.
So there's probably no one really here to hire,
How many people does
No,
Coconut Bill
like
have?
sell swords or mercenaries.
Not in that
Okay.
respect. No,
Right.
you can
But in
definitely pay people to
Brighton-
do things, but this is a small
In
kind
Brighton?
Guys, I know I'm
bigger
not
town for sure.
I know I'm not the idea man. I know so many people are smarter than it's quote unquote smarter than I am.
I was going to tell you to go on, but
Yeah,
Never mind.
but I mean, Simon. My dad, he's got all of this information now. If we just let my dad go in and talk to the tax people, they're just gonna take the entire lighthouse away from Alistair.
all right, this is the old Ace talking. He's going to let bureaucracy.
Well,
Save our
we
home.
we should go to Coulton Bay ourselves.
I mean, after he's in prison, we'll go kill him. I mean, we'll mutilate his body and separate his corpse and throw it in different parts of the ocean.
No, we
But,
should
That's
go there
not
now.
heroic at all.
We should save.
Kind of fucked up, really.
I mean, I'm a hero as much as anybody else is.
We should save Brooch and
Yeah.
Corgan and Dorgan.
Yeah. Do you think bureaucrats are going to save our friends?
All I'm saying is my dad is a pretty cool guy.
That's great.
Yeah, you like him too.
I mean, it's
So-
been a while, but yeah, probably.
I liked
mean,
where you were starting with the whole idea about there is people smarter than you. You're not the idea man. So let's go back to that part.
But when we tear people's bodies apart and put them in different places and around the globe, I mean,
No.
Okay.
all right,
that's- I mean,
let's-
that'll
That's
be
a
useful.
Sarutha kind of speaks of it. That's a way to make a very restless soul.
yeah. That's
So
what
if
I
that's
wanna-
your plan, that's fantastic.
I
if
mean,
there's a
if
place
we
you'll
can destroy Alistair in a way that he will never come back.
Oh, that I think we can handle.
that tends to be fairly easy.
Sarutha, do you
yes.
have supplies I could possibly purchase off of you? Like some healing potions or any kind of elixirs?
Magic
There's some
swords.
alchemists in town. We can absolutely figure something out for you. But I was going to mention, if you need supplies or mercenaries or to spend that gold of yours, Amber is not far away.
Oh yeah, good old Amber.
They've been growing recently. We send a few ships there every so often to trade. It's a quick stop from here.
Wait, have we been to Amber before?
You guys
Yeah,
have
on
been
the
to
way
Amber.
up. Yeah.
That's where the witch was.
That's where that first witch was.
And they got skyships.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a sky ship?
Usually they're just trading, but to purchase one or to ride on one or
Dropping from the sky.
To purchase.
Come on.
to purchase. I mean about the cost of like an entire town.
And how much
Well,
is
we
the
have
town?
one of those.
I
once
don't
we're done.
know.
I
We
don't
really
know
don't
the-
deal with a lot of money here.
Yeah.
It's been a long
I'm
time.
noticing that.
Yeah,
noticing that.
the traders. Bill, that pirate man, he probably would know.
Coconut, yeah.
Coconut Bill's like, oh yeah, it'd be, if you're looking to buy a ship, like a small one's like maybe 10,000 gold.
That's
Okay.
not that much, right?
For a big one, like one of the trading ones, is like 100,000 or something like that. They get spendy.
What about how do they even make that money back trading on only that island?
Well, it's Amber's like a hub. There's
Did the airships
connection
go
there.
all over?
To the Underdark, the trade networks, where you can. I mean, they're probably making less money nowadays, but it was a way to bypass the inner seas.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Because you could go underneath them, and the seas don't mess with you.
With the airships?
The airships could, yeah.
That's good.
Why did the airships go over the seas?
No, under.
They can't go. They can't go up and over. The storms can mess with them.
They can't go that high, or
But
nobody's
you
ever
go
tried.
Oh no, they try, but they don't make it.
But now there's no storms.
There's still storms that mess up your travel. That's the problem. In the Underdark, doesn't get messed up as much. It's been mapped pretty well. We've taken a few trips there.
How can we get to Quilton without alerting Alistair? We could call Alistair. We could march right through the gates.
I mean, that's what I want to do.
Me too. But I would love nothing better than to see his face when we catch him in the shitter without knowing we're there. Mostly because I can't shit anymore, and the act fascinates me.
Yeah.
But
I just got to see it again for once.
no, but seriously, like, how satisfying would that be? Just like,
The
yeah, exactly.
Just get him with a crossbow while he's
Like when
Yeah.
Tyrion Lannister
Yeah.
does it to his
yeah,
dad,
like in the TV show,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
which is loosely based off of our game.
loosely.
Loosely, yeah,
Loosely
that
ba-
is true.
We did have a red wedding, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or at least it was explained to me because
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I had no idea what it was.
Wait,
And
you've never
I-
seen Game of Thrones?
No.
Wow,
Uh,
that's impressive.
Never watched an
You
episode.
missed a whole decade of cultural references.
I know. It's
and
crazy.
I'm okay with it.
Do you know more Simpsons references than
No,
you do?
I like
Really?
Simpsons, but I don't like.
You don't know the Simpsons?
What's in your head?
I know
Yeah,
the
what does
Simpsons.
it do with this spare
What is
time?
inside there, other than
Not
if
a whole lot.
if not cultural references?
If
Wait,
there's
wait.
no Simpsons or Game of Thrones in there.
Are
how do
we
you
are we
even
now
think?
trying to figure out what goes on in Game of Head?
I want to. What
It's
do
just
you?
a cat
That has
playing with
been
an
a
arm.
genuine question of mine for
No,
a
wait a
while.
minute. We know what he watches.
It's
He
just-
watches odd movies where two people go into the
Yes,
woods.
which I still don't remember the name of it.
And then jujitsu and something about Hawaii.
He's
they
more
were
jujitsu than I am.
Yeah.
I did it for a year.
All right. So are we just gonna go straight to Quilton Bay?
No,
That's what I
I
feel
think
like
we
we
should
should
go to
do.
Amber. Or not. I mean, this is a democracy.
Simon and I like to start petting you.
My back arches because it feels good, but I'm still adamant. Like,
I guess it.
I mean, like, so I just did some math, and I guess I don't have as much money as I thought, but I still have a lot of money, and I feel like we should use it to equip ourselves. And we could hire at least a couple more Corgan and Dorgans.
But we can't replace Dork and Orc.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I would add to the family. I wouldn't try to replace any family.
Do we need more family though? I mean, I've got all my family that I need here, and I like reach out for a hug.
Do
All
the
right.
thing again where you try to bring us in.
We're all come here, hand on head, all of us.
All right. So you want to go to Amber and maybe get some
Just
assistance?
Just get a couple of other, mercenaries or something. I don't know. Or if somebody
you wanna
needs,
go scrape
needs some
Quill.
gear repaired or replaced.
I mean, getting some health potions wouldn't be terrible.
We could do that,
Like,
but I think
something
we
to
could do
help
that
me-
here, right?
I'll be able to bring probably 8 elixirs for you and a
Okay.
couple of. We make a nice potion. Makes you strong.
Oh,
It's great
Just
for like
bottles of
hauling
wine.
logs, but I know some that if you all look strapping, and if you were even more strapping, I bet you would help.
interesting.
I could haul a couple logs.
Well, you could haul even
Ben would
more
like
with
to
this
watch.
potion.
You want to watch me haul some logs?
Ever
Ben?
since I died, I
wanna-
can't haul a log.
I want to watch you drop those logs.
Oh, that's right. Because you
Did you not get that?
haven't
That's
seen people
yeah.
poop.
That's what I was.
and also because like I'm actually like strength was my dump stat, so I can't haul.
Ah, dump stat.
It's a poop reference.
So many double entendres.
Did you say dump?
Dumple entendres?
So
I'd like to get those elixirs.
yeah, let's get those
Absolutely.
and go. Please.
The
Through
thing that
their
makes me the
Tim.
happiest is
This
that I'm
day-
the only one drinking. You guys are making the bad jokes.
I'm sorry, what?
No, everyone here has
Yeah.
had like a beer.
Except for Alex.
Except for me, I don't drink. I don't drink while we podcast.
The only smart one.
I know. Every
So
time I see
I
him,
can
like, drinking
I
a
can
bunch
get
of
those
water, I'm like,
elixirs.
Absolutely. So yeah, there's 8 healing potions, and then 2 elixirs of giant strength.
Ooh.
Cool. Are you keeping track of that?
Yeah, what was that again?
8 health healing potions, just regular healing potions.
Yeah, I don't want to write
Those
anything
D4?
down, but I would love to grab
What?
some of
Are
those.
those D4?
Before the
I
fight.
don't know.
A regular health potion, is that a D4?
2d4 plus 2, I
And
believe.
2 potions of giant strength.
Yeah,
Ooh.
could be called elixirs.
I could use
21?
those because I don't have strength.
Is that 21 strength or?
I'm not sure. I don't remember what the specific number is.
What's your strength? Because I may have less than you.
It's like 9 or 10.
Yeah. I'm 8.
I got 18.
I got
All right.
8.
Yeah, I got them. down.
Yeah, I'm
You
at
got
an 8.
Yep.
Coconut Bill, Levi let you know that they're going to head out today.
Just a 10.
I was just gonna ask. So we ride at dawn, or we?
We'll probably
like
be heading
dusk.
out about when the sun sets.
Okay.
Be getting to Brighton in a few days, and probably about everything goes well. 2 weeks from now, we'll be in Quilton.
Wow. I can't believe this is finally happening. It's
So we're going to Brighton.
no.
So
They are.
we still
Coconut.
need to decide. I would like to go to Quilton Bay and get in under the radar before Levi and all of them make whatever happens happen.
Well, but the issue is how are we getting to Quilton? Because one of the ways that we could get to Quilton, we have to let Alistair know that we're coming.
Look, we all made it back to Quilton Bay with Brooch. Every single one of us.
Brooch has a special way, but we do not have Brooch with us.
We all made it back with him. Let's fucking put our heads together. Talk to Coconut Bill. Put our heads together. We all came back for your get together. So you didn't, but we did. We all left Quilton Bay. We all came back with Brooch. How did Brooch do it?
He took the mask off of
Can we
Laura?
not?
Laura.
Sorry, is that you clicking that?
No,
Sorry.
that's it.
Rhett, can we not?
Sorry.
I keep
Can't.
hearing it.
Can't help it.
I don't have a glee.
No, the taking the blindfold off happened
no,
while I was on the
That
boat.
was like a symbolic thing. That
Yeah.
had nothing to do with getting back to Quilton.
Didn't it?
yeah, because
You all ended up back in Quilton at the same time
yeah.
with
Except
Brooch.
for him.
Except for Simon?
Well, he was already there. We went back to Quilton.
He's
with
talking about like when
the start of the
They
campaign.
came
Oh,
back.
I see.
Yeah, yeah,
At
and
some
we
point
regrouped.
before you
Yeah.
eventually. Yes.
at the very beginning of
Yeah.
You're the only
Everyone.
one who hasn't been back to Quilton.
correct.
Your first time leaving Quilton was as a prison.
So you can understand why I'm a little more concerned about how we get there. And he's saying he wants to go undercover. I think that's fantastic, but my only understanding is that we need to let Alistair know that we're coming, and that's the way we get there.
That's not the way Brooch would go. And Val,
WWBD.
Ace, and I had all gone from wherever we were back to Quilton with Brooch, and he didn't have to alert anybody.
So what you're suggesting is we all put our heads together and remember how he did it.
Yeah. Maybe he told Coconut Bill about it.
You do remember that the lighthouse, the reason it exists, is to facilitate that kind of travel. It is the keepers of the lighthouse that control who comes in, who goes out. And as of recently,
Is
when
now ruled
Helena
by-
left, Alistair has changed how the lighthouse is allowing people in. So he is in control of that.
So
Helena would be the one that would know most about
So
those
we're gonna talk to your mom.
magics.
That's not my mom.
Helena isn't your mom.
No.
Ignis or
Igna.
Ignatius, Igna.
Yeah,
Is
Uh,
Dash's mom. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Val's mom.
Well, it's Val's
there's
mom, not my
the
mom.
way you know how to get to Quilton.
You know what
if
I
you want to try and
The lines are blurred here.
you know,
She's way
sneak
cooler
past.
than Dash's
I'm like
mom.
7.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know his mom.
She sounds wonderful.
So, Helena.
Yes.
She's sitting with the you know, having
I feel
some
like
food.
she's much more regal. Than
She's there. She was yes.
How do we get back to Quilton Bay?
Just you want to sail there? Just
I was
into the
told
into
that-
the dock, or
Yeah, I was told, or where close by. We could
Close
hoof it.
by. Of
I was
course,
told
of
we had to
course.
call Alistair and tell him that we were coming back.
I see.
But being the old lighthouse keeper, perhaps you would know.
If it's set to, if the lighthouse is now attuned to him, is what it sounds like. He's the only one that can allow ships to take the path that leads to Quilton. The best chance, I would say, is to try and find somewhere nearby, but that would be harder to do as those spots are less cohesive to travel to, but either to the east or west of Quilton to try and find a spot there.
How
that is
far?
outside the lighthouse's sphere of influence.
How far is Brighton? Why don't we go to Brighton and then hoof in?
I mean, there was.
I don't think it's. Is it on the same?
There
dock?
was. Oh God. Started with an
Brighton's
A.
a few days travel from Quilton.
It started with an A. What was it?
Amber?
Amber.
Amber was.
That's
near.
closer to us.
Amber's like
Now.
an island, though.
No, it's like a
It's another-
peninsula.
But it's not
It's
on ground distance from
no.
Quilton
No.
Bay.
Okay.
No,
But Brighton is on ground distance.
it's just a few days away. It's the closest town to Quilton.
I think.
So that's what
Brighton-
I think we ought to do.
Did
And
Brighton
that's where
is
Coconut Bill is going.
and Ghoul came
If-
from there.
if our concern is going undercover, I think that's the way to go. Unless we can find some other way by air or by
I
swimming.
do love the idea of like dropping in on the lighthouse from above.
Yeah, but airships can't really navigate there.
Yeah, apparently not.
So it seems like
They'd have to go through the Underdark.
Our-
We could go to Brighton, but then how do we get past the guard walls?
Well,
I mean,
we've done it
that.
before.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard.
Did you get past the guard walls?
No.
No, actually, we never
got
did
it right.
I
because
don't know why
someone.
they're all making jokes about it.
Because
love
we killed them all.
it. You killed them.
You actually murdered. If you don't remember, you actually set off this whole chain of events.
I instigated.
Guys, I'm getting a boner.
But you murdered.
Yeah.
Seems like our only options is to go to Brighton or just head straight to Quilton.
We can call Alistair.
I think Brighton.
I
is
have the
way to go.
messaging stone right here.
I almost feel like it's just a flip of the dice. I feel a flip of a coin.
The flip of the dice, man.
What do you guys want to do? I mean, do you want to do it all epic and badass and cinematic and just fucking roll in, and then Alistair knows what we're doing, and we send in a ship, but we're underwater, like walking on the ground, like Captain Jack Sparrow, and he lights up the ship and it's on fire, but we're underwater, and then we come to shore,
No.
and then we're behind enemy lines.
I don't
and we
want to
just
do that.
We
cook
wouldn't
their
do
goose
that. No.
without them knowing what's up, or we'd never tell Alistair, or we call him and tell him we're coming, but then we go through Brighton. God, that would be even better.
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
In your
I'm
rambling,
liking
you
this
had a good idea.
Yeah.
It took a little while to get
There's
there.
some buzzwords
but
in there that you like.
Yeah.
Did you like the cook the goose part?
No. Fast
the
forward
Jack
that.
Sparrow.
So you didn't like the first plan, which I've nicknamed Hawk 1, but you liked the second one, so that's good.
Go ahead.
Which
Go
I've
ahead.
nicknamed Hawk 2.
Thank you.
It would have been better for the airship plan, but
We're gonna have to put this in the description so we get SEO like optimized, like get tons of hits.
Anyway,
I like this idea of telling him we're coming, but then
so we go to
Brighton.
So
Yeah.
what do we do? How long would it
Sneak
take? So
in.
do we tell him like when we're on our way to Brighton, or do we?
I feel like we need to tell him after we get to Brighton.
Also, who knows how to get to Brighton?
Coconut Bill.
Coconut Bill.
He's
Oh,
going
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Coconut Bill and Levi dropping off.
All right.
They're dropping Levi off.
So
at Brighton.
naturally,
Daddy.
we're going with Coconut Bill.
Well, we're going on our own, but
With Coconut Bill. Yeah.
And so, are we trying to find out where Brooch is, or
He's at Quilton.
He's at Quilton
no,
Bay.
I know that, but I mean, like, are we?
Fuck's sake!
are we
We've
trying-
said this a million times.
Listen to me. Are we?
No,
trying,
I don't want to.
Are we trying to hook up with him because a lot of what we need is with not Coconut Bill,
With Brooch.
Brooch. Thank you. We got Corgan and Dorgan.
He's prisoner.
I feel like
He had to tell. He's prisoner. The only way he would have got back to Quilton is if Alistair knew about it.
Yeah, he's been
okay.
prisoner at Quilton Bay for a while now.
Okay. Okay.
I like your spirit.
Well,
We're going to go rest.
I mean, you said a lot of stupid shit a second ago, so
I did, but
I get to
everybody's
say
used
something.
to it. Everybody's used to when I say stupid shit.
that is
It's a bit more shocking.
Yeah,
is it though?
All right, we're gonna go with
Coconut Bill to
follow
Brighton.
Coconut Bill to
Coconut
Brighton.
Bill to
Let's
Brighton.
go to Brighton
We
first.
did
You
it.
guys
we'll
get
make-
your ship
How
set
long
up.
was that?
Took us about half an hour.
Guys, I
I'm
gotta
serious.
say, definitely not the first time.
Yeah, it took us a while to figure out to come to fucking Teller's Call, too.
For Taylor's Call and Portastone, I
Well,
think
I
we
mean,
have a
this is-
similar.
Is this abnormal?
no,
I mean, like,
no.
why are we?
I feel
For
like
sure.
yeah,
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
pretty normal for like a regular D&D group,
Yeah.
but like a
We're acting like
Group
this is weird. This is
that-
not weird.
No.
produces a thing for people to listen to.
We usually go a little quicker. But, I mean, not always. There's been the times.
We're making it longer right now.
Exactly.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humblein and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.